the Los Angeles Lakers have had an off-season that's been anything but ordinary. From surprising draft moves to high-profile roster changes, and even whispers about the future of the front office, the purple and gold are once again at the center of the NBA conversation. Let's start with what's already happened on the court. The Lakers decided not to bring back Dorian Finney-Smith, a choice that opened the door for major changes. That move cleared the way for DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavia to step in, reshaping the team's depth chart and adding new layers to a roster that's already been under constant revision. On draft night, Pelinka and the Lakers shocked a lot of people. They jumped nearly 20 spots in the second round just to secure Adu Thiero, a long and athletic defender with tremendous upside. For a team that's been searching for versatile wing defenders, this was a bold gamble, one that shows Los Angeles is willing to take risks in order to develop future stars. But the biggest headline of the summer? Rob Pelinka managed to secure Luca Doncic's long-term extension. Locking up one of the most transcendent players in the NBA ensures the Lakers have a cornerstone for years to come. On paper, that alone should make this offseason a huge success. And yet, not everyone sees it that way. Recently, NBA insider Ben Rohrbach of Yahoo Sports dropped his annual rankings of league executives. He used a sabermetric-style system, breaking down every single trade, draft pick, and free agent signing, to measure the true effectiveness of each front office. And when it came to Rob Pelinka, the results weren't flattering. Out of 23 executives analyzed, Pelinka was ranked 20th. According to Rohrbach, yes, Pelinka deserves credit for building the 2020 championship roster around LeBron James. But, as he reminds everyone, it wasn't Pelinka who brought LeBron to Los Angeles in the first place. That move came from Magic Johnson. Since then, Pelinka has been constantly tinkering with the roster, making move after move, often with disappointing results. Rohrbach even went so far as to say that the Blockbuster deal for Luca Doncic fell into his lap. In other words, Pelinka just got lucky. And that raises a serious question. Should the Lakers really trust Rob Pelinka to build another championship contender? This isn't just about this season. It's about the long-term direction of the franchise. Because soon, the Lakers will be entering a brand new era. The Buss family's hold on the team is expected to fade, and billionaire investor Mark Walter, the man behind the success of the Los Angeles Dodgers, is preparing to take full control. And once that happens, everything could change. Walter is not known for being patient or conservative. His track record with the Dodgers proves he's a win-at-all-costs type of owner. He's aggressive, modern, and always looking for ways to maximize the potential of his teams. Compare that to how the Lakers have been run in recent years, like a family business, more old-fashioned, hesitant to take bold steps. That philosophy may have worked decades ago, but in today's NBA, the game has changed. And Walter knows it. So what does that mean for Rob Pelinka? Even though he's extremely close to Jeanie Buss, there's no guarantee he'll remain in charge once Walter has full control. In fact, Pelinka could find himself on the outside looking in, replaced by a more analytics-driven, risk-taking executive who fits Walter's aggressive vision. And here's where things get even more dramatic. Because while Pelinka's job may be on the line, there's another storyline developing in Los Angeles that could overshadow everything else: LeBron James. At 40 years old, LeBron is still performing at a level few athletes in history have ever achieved. But whispers are growing louder that this could be the season he finally asks out, that LeBron James could request a trade. Think about that for a second. If the Lakers don't make the right moves, if they don't position themselves as true contenders, LeBron could decide he doesn't want to spend the final chapter of his legendary career watching from the sidelines while other teams fight for titles. And if that happens, the future of the franchise will be thrown into absolute chaos. Rob Pelinka's decisions, the same ones being criticized by analysts like Ben Rohrbach, could directly impact whether LeBron stays or leaves. That's the level of pressure the Lakers are facing right now. So here's the bottom line. The Lakers might look solid on paper, with Luca Doncic secured, Ayton and LaRavia added, and Thiero waiting to develop. But under the surface, there are cracks. Pelinka is under fire. Ownership is about to shift. And the team's biggest star might just be questioning his future. This offseason may not be over yet, but one thing is crystal clear. The Los Angeles Lakers are standing at a crossroads. And the decisions made in the coming months could determine the future of the franchise for the next decade. Will Rob Pelinka silence the critics and prove he can build another champion? Will Mark Walter reshape the Lakers into a modern powerhouse? And most importantly, will LeBron James stay in Los Angeles, or could we be witnessing the beginning of the end of his time in purple and gold? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the drama in LA is just getting started. Luca Doncic has always carried the weight of his country's basketball expectations on his shoulders, and he embraces it. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar is not only the pride of Slovenia but also one of the premier players in the entire world. Every time he steps onto the court for the Slovenian national team, he demonstrates his incredible skill, vision, and leadership. While Slovenia has yet to capture a medal in major international competitions like FIBA or the Olympics, Luca has made it clear that he's determined to change that narrative. Every training session, every game, and every EuroBasket tournament is a step toward that goal. Right now, Slovenia is deep into its EuroBasket preparation, and Luca is at the center of attention. Fans of the Lakers are watching every update closely because how Luca performs internationally can also affect his readiness for the upcoming NBA season. His participation is not just a matter of national pride, it's a key part of how the Lakers plan to have him in peak condition for training camp and beyond. Here's the latest development. Doncic will only play in one of Slovenia's 2 back-to-back games. He will sit out Friday's matchup against Lithuania and instead focus his energy on Saturday's game against Latvia. This is a deliberate, careful decision, reflecting a balance between international duty and long-term health. Luca understands the risks. Overexerting himself before Lakers training camp could jeopardize not just his performance but potentially his availability for the entire NBA season. By skipping one game, he avoids unnecessary strain and reduces the risk of injury in a contest that is largely preparatory. This is an approach that shows maturity and strategic thinking, qualities that have already made him one of the league's most respected stars. The Lakers, naturally, support this plan. Their priority is having Luca healthy, rested, and ready to work when training camp officially begins. While they want him to continue improving his game, they are very clear that no single practice or preparation game is worth risking his health. By giving him space to rest selectively, the Lakers ensure that their superstar will enter the season fully prepared to lead the team. Slovenia, meanwhile, is optimistic about its EuroBasket prospects. With Doncic in the best shape of his career, the national team believes it has a real shot to compete at the highest level. His skill set, court vision, and ability to create scoring opportunities for teammates make him a game-changing presence. Even without playing every preparatory game, Luca's impact on the team is undeniable. The EuroBasket tournament officially begins on August 27th, with Slovenia scheduled to start its campaign on August 30th against France, a very challenging first matchup. Analysts and fans alike will be watching closely, evaluating not just Luca's performance but also his physical condition and how he integrates with the team on the international stage. For the Lakers, monitoring his EuroBasket participation is critical. They want to ensure that he gains valuable game experience without risking injury, keeping him fresh and ready for the demands of an NBA season that promises high expectations and intense competition. Looking back at his NBA performance, Luca Doncic has consistently proven he can dominate at the highest level. After joining the Lakers, he averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game. He shot an impressive 43.6% from the field and 37.9% from three-point range, demonstrating his ability to score efficiently while also facilitating for his teammates. This combination of scoring, passing, and leadership underscores why the Lakers are invested in maintaining his health above all else during international play. EuroBasket is not just a tournament. It's an opportunity for Luca to refine his game, test himself against elite international competition, and build confidence heading into the NBA season. Playing selectively, as he's doing, allows him to balance competitive readiness with physical preservation. It's a smart strategy, reflecting both his growing experience as a professional athlete and the Lakers' long-term planning for the season ahead. For Lakers fans, this update provides reassurance. Luca is committed to representing Slovenia, but he is also committed to staying healthy and maximizing his impact in Los Angeles. His careful approach shows foresight and professionalism, and it should give fans confidence that he will enter training camp ready to compete at an elite level. In short, while Luca may skip a preparatory game, his participation in EuroBasket will still be significant, and his presence on the Slovenian roster will have a major influence on the team's performance. The Lakers will be monitoring his minutes, conditioning, and overall impact closely, ensuring that when the NBA season kicks off, their star guard is in optimal shape to lead them. Luca Doncic is more than just a player for the Lakers. He is the cornerstone of their future. How he manages his international play now, during EuroBasket, could set the tone for an entire season. By balancing competitive play with careful rest, he's protecting his health while continuing to develop as one of the most dynamic and versatile players in the world. Fans will be watching every update, every game, and every stat, knowing that the way Luca performs internationally will have ripple effects back in Los Angeles. And as EuroBasket unfolds, the story of Luca Doncic, both as Slovenia's star and as the Lakers' leader, continues to captivate basketball fans around the globe. In the end, Luca's careful approach to EuroBasket is a win for everyone. Slovenia benefits from his talent, the Lakers ensure he stays healthy for the season, and fans get to witness one of the game's brightest stars navigating the complex balance between national pride and professional responsibility. Lakers fans, brace yourselves, because what I'm about to share could completely reshape the NBA landscape and shake the foundations of one of the league's most storied franchises. Imagine the Los Angeles Lakers, a team built on history, championship glory, and legendary moments, making a move so bold that the entire basketball world would be forced to take notice. We're in the quiet stretch of the NBA offseason, the dog days, when most teams are just coasting, letting rumors trickle through social media and news outlets. But some minds, some insiders, thrive in this period of stillness. They create scenarios that captivate fans and get the imagination running wild. One of those minds belongs to Eric Pincus from Bleacher Report. He recently cooked up a hypothetical 5-team trade so massive, so complex, that it could redefine the Lakers' present and future. At the center of this blockbuster vision is one of the NBA's most exciting potential duos, Luca Doncic teaming up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. In Pincus' scenario, the Lakers would make the shocking decision to trade LeBron James, still a superstar at 40, to the Dallas Mavericks. Alongside him, promising rookie Dalton Connect would head to the Brooklyn Nets, and a mountain of draft picks would be sent to the Milwaukee Bucks. But the centerpiece of the deal for Los Angeles? The Greek freak himself, Giannis Antetokounmpo. A two-time MVP, a generational talent, a player capable of dominating every facet of the game. Imagine him in purple and gold, joining forces with the Slovenian superstar Luka Doncic. The thought alone sends shivers down the spine of any NBA fan. Here's how the trade would shake out. Mavericks receive LeBron James, from Lakers. Bronny James, from Lakers. Andre Jackson Jr., from Bucks. Tyler Smith, from Bucks. Drew Tim, from Nets. Lakers receive Giannis Antetokounmpo, from Bucks. Olivier Maxence Prosper, from Mavericks. Tyrese Martin, from Nets. $4 million trade exception, via Dalton Connect. $2 million trade exception, via Bronny James. Bucks receive R.J. Barrett, from Raptors. P.J. Washington, from Mavericks. Caleb Martin, from Mavericks. Najee Marshall, from Mavericks. $2 million trade exception, via Tyler Smith. 2026 first-round swap rights, from Lakers. 2026 Lakers second-rounder, via Raptors. 2028 first-round swap rights, from Lakers. 2030 first-round swap rights, from Lakers. 2031 first-round pick, from Lakers. 2032 first-round swap rights, from Lakers. Raptors receive Daniel Gafford, from Mavericks. $13.3 million trade exception, via R.J. Barrett. Nets receive Dalton Connect, from Lakers. Jaden Hardy, from Mavericks. Dwight Powell, from Mavericks. Even with all the respect in the world for LeBron James, who remains an incredible force on the floor, Giannis makes more sense for the Lakers' timeline. At just 30 years old, Giannis is younger, in his prime, and under contract for several more seasons, with a player option in 2027 to 28 and a massive $58 million salary for 2026 to 27. And it's not just about age. Giannis is, without question, one of the best players in the league today. Last season with Milwaukee, he averaged 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game, a level of dominance that very few players in NBA history have matched. He's a complete player, able to take over games, rack up triple-doubles, and impact the game in ways that stretch across the stat sheet. Now imagine pairing him with Luca Doncic. Both players are capable of filling the box score in every category. Both players can create their own shots, distribute with precision, and dominate in transition. Their skill sets complement each other perfectly. Luca orchestrating the offense with creativity and precision, while Giannis bulldozes his way to the rim, punishing defenses and opening opportunities for his teammates. For Lakers fans, the mental image is enough to get hearts racing. Purple and gold suddenly look unstoppable, poised to dominate the Western Conference and make a run for the NBA championship. Analysts would scramble to find weaknesses. Opposing coaches would search endlessly for solutions. And the rest of the league? They would be forced to reckon with what might become the most terrifying duo in basketball today. Of course, there's a reality check. Pinka's trade is hypothetical, a complex, 5-team scenario with multiple moving parts, draft picks, and financial details. Orchestrating a deal like this in real life would be extraordinarily difficult, almost bordering on impossible. But that's exactly what makes it fun, to imagine what could happen if the Lakers dared to make history once again. Still, even as a fantasy, the concept is tantalizing. Giannis Antetokounmpo joining Luca Doncic in Los Angeles could redefine the landscape of the NBA. It's the type of dream scenario that sparks endless debate, social media explosions, and passionate discussions from coast to coast. And for Lakers fans, the takeaway is simple. The idea alone is a reminder that the front office is thinking big. Ambitious moves, blockbuster trades, and bold strategies are all part of the plan to make Los Angeles a championship powerhouse once more. Because one thing is certain, when the Lakers decide to shake things up, the NBA feels it. And if Giannis ever did join Luca in LA, well, let's just say the league would never be the same.